a production of WTVI PBS Charlotte.
Marco Bungert is heading out for a day of fun on Lake Norman.
Just being on the water is great.
What he enjoys most, which requires precision, skill, and strength, even though he's partially paralyzed.
I do everything any able-bodied person does. It just takes me a little longer. I have to figure out a different way to do it.
Marco was just 19 years old, a passenger in his friend's car when his friend fell asleep at the wheel and crashed into a concrete divider. Both survived, but Marco lost function in his body from the chest down.
When I first got hurt, I was just like, man, this is really hard. You know, being young, thinking I'm not going to have a family, going to be able to drive. But when I got to my rehab center, I met a guy paralyzed from the neck down and couldn't move anything. And when I met him, ever since then, I was like, my life is not that bad.
Now at age 40, Marco considers himself to be a well-rounded athlete. Today, he's going water skiing through the Adaptive Sports and Adventures program, also known as ASAP. His legs are secured on the skis, and he'll rely heavily on his upper body strength to stay upright.
Any sport you want to do or you enjoyed when you were walking, you can do it in a wheelchair. Everything is pretty much adapted for us to participate.
Through ASAP, Marco gets to water ski twice a month. He loves it. The program is designed to help those with disabilities enjoy a variety of different sports.
It just uplifts you. It just makes you feel like, you know, on top of the world, that, you know, you're able to do this stuff.
The Lake Norman YMCA hosts ASAP on its property and provides the program with boats and lifeguards. Executive Director Ben Penniger says he's seen many participants like Marco become more confident.
As you see them grow and progress, and the freedom that the water allows, and to be able on the boats in a controlled environment designed specifically for progression is really neat to see.
ASAP currently has about 70 skiers enrolled in the program. Many of them go out skiing twice a week. Coordinator Jennifer Moore says participants typically see physical progression with their gross motor skills and balance. The staff is comprised of 3 licensed recreational therapists and many highly trained volunteers. Safety is a top priority.
Each one of our skiers is asked to perform a water test so that we know how they behave in the water, that they're comfortable, that they're not anxious in any way, so that we know what we're dealing with.
This is Erin's second year.
Now it's about to be 7-year-old Erin's turn.
What do you like about skiing?
Falling off.
Falling off. Is that fun?
Erin has cerebral palsy and limited vision. Because his twin brother doesn't have any disabilities, it's difficult for Erin's parents to find activities for both boys.
We water ski and kneeboard and do all that stuff, and he can too, but he can't do the other stuff. So this has been really exciting for him and for us because it allows him to be included in the things we love to do.
Special delivery. Yeah.
Erin and his mom Amy are strapped onto the water ski together and slowly lowered in by volunteers. Erin's excitement spills over. The thrill of the ride is settling in.
It gives him the joy and the excitement and that adrenaline rush that we all kind of seek, and he seeks it too.
There are 2 jet skis traveling beside Erin for safety purposes. If he and his mother were to fall into the water, the jet skiers would have less than 3 seconds to jump in and save them.
3 strokes is kind of what we train our volunteers to kind of go for after they exit the sea-doo, off to the side, that they're within 3 strokes of the skier.
For Erin, the ride provides 20 minutes of pure, exhilarating joy. Back on the dock, Marco's adrenaline is still pumping.
It's exciting, exhilarating.
For him, the ride represents more than just skiing on the water. It's another lesson in self-accomplishment. For Carolina Impact, I'm Sarah Batista reporting.